Let's take a look at this 2007 Yamaha Grizzly 450. So we're going to do a walk around, and as we do, you're going to notice a couple things. This is in really good condition. No cracks or holes in the fenders or plastics. Look at those racks. They're straight. They're not rusty. The footwells, not even scrapes at the corners. Wheels are in good shape. The other thing you'll notice is that it's faded. Color's not the best. So what the story is on this thing, this was owned by an older gentleman, so even while he had it, he didn't use it a bunch. He just rode it around the yard apparently. And you can tell that by looking at the odometer. It's got 559 miles on it and over 300 hours. So that's about 1.5 miles an hour on average. So he was using this around the yard, and as he aged, he used it less and less, and then he eventually died. And then it sat in his garage, I guess, for a number of years before his widow finally sold it. And so it needed some work to get it running, needed the carb cleaned out and the gas drained. But what you end up left with is a somewhat faded but beautiful machine that has hardly been touched. I mean, look at the bumper on this. Just excellent shape. It does have a brand new winch that was just installed. Badland 2,500 pound winch. The tires, of course, the old ones were somewhat dry rotted, so it's got brand new tires on it. The thing I personally like about these Yamahas, these 450s, is I feel like they ride like they're smaller than a comparable sportsman, which a sportsmen are fine, but when I'm trail riding, or doing any kind of riding, but especially trail riding, I like a machine that I feel I can control, and I love the way these things handle. They feel a lot more nimble to me than a sportsman, or like a, well, of course a Kawasaki 650 would be bigger, but this would be almost more similar to like a Kawasaki 360 or a Rancher 350 or 420. Just smaller machines. Look at those shocks there. Just a clean machine. The muffler, no dents or melted plastic. Seats in really good condition. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing up. This is an automatic transmission. It's in park right now. Another thing you'll notice is that this does have the pull start. So if you get stuck without a charged battery, you can use that to start. This machine does come with 4x4 with differential lock. So let's take a look at the controls here on the right hand side. This is your 4x4 button. You push that in if you want four-wheel drive. And then if you get really stuck and you want all four wheels to turn, you can flip that switch and pop this button out for your diff lock on the front. So that this little cover here keeps you from doing one without the other. Of course, on the right you've also got your throttle. On the left, you got your standard controls for light, start button, kill switch, and then your choke. This does have different handles for front and rear brakes. The brakes on this one work well. And then if we look at the instrument panel, I really like the one on these Yamahas. You do see that your odometer is 559, your hours are 335. You got your speedometer there in a nice big font. You got your gear indicator here on the left for low, high, neutral, reverse, and park. And you've got various control buttons on the left and the right, and so I really like that. Real quick before I start it up, just talking about the maintenance on this thing. Besides the new tires and new winch, it also has a brand new battery. It's got a recent oil change, new air filter, so this thing is ready to ride. We're going to start it up. I'm going to aim the camera toward the back so you can see there's no smoke that comes out when you start it. And this typically fires right up without the choke. I have not started this since yesterday, so we're going to see how this fires up. It is in park, should just get going. Sorry about the camera angle. There you go. That is a true cold start. Now it's not freezing this morning. It's, I don't know, probably 68, 69 degrees, but it's not the winter, but still, it's not a warm motor, and it fires up like it was just running. It's great. So there it is. 2007 Yamaha Grizzly 450. If you have any questions, or if you want to see close-up pictures from a particular angle, just let me know. Appreciate it.